Hey guys, this is Knight, and welcome to the second series that will be kind of a rather short series, you could say, that will be going along with Dungeon Realms. I will be playing through the game Portal. I bet you guys have all known Portal, yada yada, cake is a lie, all that stuff. But I'm in the mood to play some Portal. I have not played in forever, so let's just get right into the game. Now, I hope you guys know. Oh, I see I have a little bit of my screensaver, my background, showing up on the right side of the video. Dang it! But I hope you guys know what Portal is, but if not, let's just listen in. I'm gonna act like I have no clue what's going on. I'm just gonna let the computer do its talking whenever it starts. I feel like prayers I broke a cup. Flush it down the toilet, that'll make it better.
Hello, and again, welcome to the
I'm just gonna shut up here.
Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may
Oh my god, it flushed.
for your own safety and the safety of others. Please refrain from stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, the portal's opening. Okay, so I'm going to explain a basic concept of portals. Okay, so these, blue and orange, these are portals. When you walk through one, you come out the other, as you can see. So if I need to get out of this room, I just simply go to this portal and I'll pop out where the other one is, which is right over there. So now the character that we are playing as is Chell, and she is a lady, or a young woman, I suppose you could say, that has been trapped in the enrichment center here, and the computer that was just talking to us is known as GLaDOS. So, this is our first basic puzzle we have to deal with. This Portal is a puzzle game. All we have to do is pick up this cube, drop it on the switch.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test.
Okay.
First, however, note the incandescent particle field
That's
across
this thing.
the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
Which is that cube we just picked up. See, I'm going to take it as if you guys at least have a basic knowledge of what Portal is, but I'm still going to act like I have no idea what happens in this game. Oh my god, this game is just genius. I don't have much to talk about right now, though, because this game is just so awesome. Alright, so as we can see, there are apparently 19 of these test chambers we have to go through. So this is the first one.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
I love how long GLaDOS makes these things called. What did she say? 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button or something like that. I think that was the full thing. Yeah, I love how everything's so big and complicated.
Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
So what is it? Will I get poisoned if I stand near that button for too long? But yes, Portal, a quick little knowledge on Portal. Apparently Portal was developed, I think it was developed by a couple of college students. And Valve, they liked the idea of it so much that I think they bought the rights of Portal from those kids,
Good doing.
from those students.
Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol,
Excuse me?
but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
GLaDOS is absolutely hilarious in this game, although I've heard the humor quite a lot, so I probably won't be laughing too hard. Alright, so that fancy-dancy machine right here, what could this be? Well,
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
or the portal gun.
With it, you can create your own portal.
Yes, you
These
can.
interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should...
So as you can see, this is the portal gun, and obviously, as GLaDOS said, with it we can make our own blue portals. Now, obviously, I'm just so you can get a basic understanding, again already, You go through one portal, come out the other. Pretty simple. And it does the same thing to objects, too. So if I were to throw something in a portal, it would come out the other one as well. So let us continue onward in the testing chambers. No, I apologize that there's not really too much that I can say, or that I can think of to say. Now, the lore behind Portal is that... Well, I'll let GLaDOS talk here. Well, let's let GLaDOS jabber.
Please proceed to the chamber lab. Mind the gap.
I will mind the gap. Anyway, the lore behind Portal is that back in the 1940s, I believe, Aperture Science Enrichment Center, which is where we are right now, was built to make shower curtains for the U.S. military. But the owner, named Cave Johnson, he became sick due to this conversion gel he made that was made of lunar rocks, and he contracted a bunch of diseases and yada 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 from the thingy.
Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
We'll get to that in a second, the Bring Your Daughter to Work Day thing. But, after that, you fast forward a crap load years later, when the place has been being used for more scientific purposes, and the Genetic Lifeform and Disk Operating System, also known as GLaDOS, is installed the very day of the company's, or Aperture's, first Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. And GLaDOS goes insane and fills the place with deadly neurotoxin and basically kills a lot of people, and the remaining people that are left over, she forces them to test the portal gun, like going through these test chambers. She forces the people that were still left alive to stay in the testing facility for like eternity and test the portal guns that Cave Johnson was developing before he died. And eventually, GLaDOS finds herself with Chell, and Chell is the only test subject left. So it is basically us alone in this facility with GLaDOS.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Now these little boards right here, obviously, besides telling us what test we're on, it'll also tell us any hazards we may have to come up with. So we see we have a cube, and we also want to be cautious of these cubes dropping on our head. There's also a security camera. You can detach these things from the wall later. It's actually quite fun. In fact, as you can... Wait, where's the other portal? Yeah, the other portal's right there. See, if I were to shoot a portal right here...
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Yeah, don't destroy the vital testing apparatuses. There's actually an achievement that you can get for detaching every camera in the game off the walls, and that's quite funny.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
She never actually does anything about it, no matter how many times you break a camera, so don't worry about it.
Excellent work. As part of a required test protocol,
There's a lot of required test
we will not
protocols.
monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
Also, one thing to point out is that you cannot put portals on these grayish metallic tiles. Those are non-portalable. You can only portal surfaces that are white. So, moving on, test chamber 5, just shooting random portals at everything. We jumping around, there's not much to say here. Alright, test 5. Remember, GLaDOS said we were being unmonitored in this test. We are on our own. So we can see we have 2 buttons here. And we have a cube down here. So we get that. That's 1 cube. And now we have 2. Oh, you put it on the button, dingus. It's still gonna slide off. So I gotta get that one. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do this. And now we are going to do that. And boom. I've played through this game a handful of times, so I know what to do, but I love this game. Every once in a while, I just have to play through it again.
As part
Hey,
of
Radio.
the required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
Yeah, it's fabrication.
Good job.
That means lie.
As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2,
That's a good one. We will stop enhancing the truth. Yeah, don't lie to me, GLaDOS. Be a woman of your word. Or a robot, a computer of your word, whatever you want to call yourself. Ugh, I'm home alone right now. I feel like there's like something watching me. It's really creepy in here. The only sound coming from the TV in the family room. Alright, let's do one more test chamber. I think we can call it a wrap. Alright, so this is test
While
6.
safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the
I bet it
Aperture
is.
Science High Energy Pellet seen to the left of the chamber
That's this
can
thing.
and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Yeah, if you touch that thing, it's an instant death. Now, there are actually only 9 ways to die in Portal, and touching this thing is one of them.
Unbelievable. You,
Subject name here.
Must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Subject name here. Oh, she doesn't even know your name. You, subject name here. But yeah, basically, those energy palette thingies, they shoot the ball of energy, and you basically just have to get it to the, to that thing, like the receiver unit, I suppose you could call it. Alright, into the elevator. Now, I don't know, I mean, it seems like when I film higher quality games, like games other than Minecraft, because you can see the games in this game, or the graphics in this game are obviously a step up from Minecraft. Those seem to take up more space on my computer, so these episodes may be a bit shorter than Dungeon Realms, and I apologize for that. Actually, I think I have time for one more test. Let's just do that. Yeah, one more test.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights
Just jump
have
around.
been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
And we can see that there's like these observation windows, so it feels like there's somebody watching us, but we know that we are alone in the test chamber, so there's really nobody else here. We're like the only human being. Alright, so let's let that energy pellet go to the receiver.
Good.
That powers
Now
this
use the
mover
Aperture
platform thing.
Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber.
Okay, or it is the Aperture Science unsafe, unstable scaffold, whatever she called that. I can't remember. Hey, look, there's me down there. What up? Whoop. That reminds me, like, I love like she starts everything with Aperture Science. It reminds me of those Bill Nye videos, those awesome Bill Nye science videos. Those things are awesome. But, you know, like, do you realize every time in those videos, if you ever saw a Bill Nye science video, did you realize that every time he uses, like, some kind of prop, he always, A, makes the name of it really long, and he always ends it with of science. Like, so, I think one time he said, this is the super, like, I think there was this episode where he was talking about, like, buoyancy, and he said, he took, like a tank, like a fish tank or something, and he said, this is the super buoyancy demonstrating tank of science, or something like that. Everything just had to end with of science. Onward and
Note
upward.
that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
An unsatisfactory mark on your progress report, technically, followed by death. It looks like somebody just looked like a rusty playscape off of like a children's playground and just like scraped it in the bottom of the chamber. But that's apparently like this murky water stuff. If you touch that, that's one of the other ways to die in Portal. So, how will we conquer this test chamber? I have no idea. Yeah, I do. I will see you guys next time in Portal. I am Knight. Later, people.